Hello everyone, my name is Rumki. I have been here in China more than 6 years old, but I finished my bachelor degree here in China. It was in Zhejiang Gongye Dashue. Now I am doing my masters in Nanjing Gongye Dashue. When I came to China, I couldn't speak Chinese because Chinese was very hard for me that time. Then some of my friends suggest me to AOE Chinese, and AOE Chinese here has so many professional Chinese teacher. They help me a lot to learn Chinese. As a foreign student, I like to explore China. So I have been visited so many places in China like Forbidden City, Great Wall, but I had some problem with language barrier. So AOE's Chinese teacher helped me a lot to learn Chinese to professional Chinese. Now I can speak fluently in Chinese. I hope that you guys all come to AOE Chinese to learn your basic Chinese to professional Chinese.
Which country you come from?
My name is Rishad and I came from Bangladesh.
Okay, and now what's your major?
My major is computer science and technology.
Okay, which university?
Currently I'm studying at Zhejiang Gongsheng University, but I did my bachelor from Hangzhou University.
Oh, that's nice. So why you choose China for your study?
After completing my senior high school degree, I was searching some universities in Europe and some other countries for my bachelor degree, but there was time limitation and some complication about visa, and I had some of my brothers, they're studying in different universities in China, and they were recommending me that China is really good for study, especially engineering, because it's now one of the fast developing country in the world. So I thought, why not to try in China, and then I tried and I came here.
Okay, got it. So what do you most like in China? What fascinates?
I think the first thing is Chinese people. They are so friendly, and the living environment in China is so amazing. We have peace everywhere, and it's safe, and life is so convenient, technology advancement. So yeah, I think the lifestyle and the people.
Okay, so what's your plan after your graduation? Will you gonna be here?
Currently, I'm doing my master degree, so I have planned to do job after completing the graduation. But I'm not quite sure, but I will maybe go for a PhD or something. But first I will try for job because I heard that in Hangzhou it's tough to get job without a master degree. So I stayed, and maybe I will apply for a job.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your opinion.
Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome back to this live streaming session. So my name is Tom and I'm very glad to be your host today. Okay, so obviously, we have worked for such lengthy times. We had the startup contest like 1 week ago. We also have this time, here in the evening, going to finish the work very soon. Actually, the amazing thing is that today is actually the last day at work, my friends. Okay, and lots of things have been going on. There have been things going on from this past Saturday or Friday, because we watched the Asian Games, right? And tomorrow is actually another fairly important holiday in China. It's a tradition with like thousands of years of history, and we also have another event. It's celebrating China's national birthday. Okay, so today we're gonna go over these three major events that played a shape in the whole country or even in the city of Hangzhou. We'll go over them one by one, my friends. Okay, so we know that this past weekend, I think it was the last Saturday, Hangzhou people celebrated the highlight moment here in the city. At the Olympic Center, right at the stadium, we had the really, really amazing Asian Games right here. Okay, so I happened to actually go around the city to take a visit, look at the different venues and places and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, what I realized that all these places have been blocked from public access. Like, in Hangzhou here, we have a lot of public venues like Huanglong Stadium. Huanglong Stadium has been here for a very long time, going back to the 1950s, 1940s, right, my friends? And also right here. So that's a big stadium, and they also have so many sports programs there, and there are also different kind of venues. So when it's not blocked from public access, you can actually go inside and take a look and do all these kind of really cool crazy things, right, guys? And also we have other places like for example, the Olympic Stadium here located in Xiaoshan. I mean, the stadiums, right, they have very nice flowers, and it looks like a lotus, and also looks like I think it's called a little I can't remember. It's also a little lotus. It's also one of the butterflies, right? So that is a very, very nice place. And also here in Hangzhou, we have the Gongshu Grand River Park. It's a place where people come together in the morning. They do different kind of like sports exercises, different kind of events, and people can go boating inside. So that is also a fairly nice place to visit. And we also have roller skating, a place for roller skating. You grab one of the skater boards and you can just roller skate all different in all different kind of directions, right? So I must say again that all these places in Hangzhou has been closed off from public view. But don't worry, guys. We AOE Chinese will organize trips in the future. We'll take you there. We'll let you see what those places look like. Okay, so my friends, let me tell you who we are. We are a company called AOE Chinese. We specialize in 3 services: HKSK exams, Chinese language programs, and also the Study in China programs. Okay, so what is our Study in China program about? So if you're an international student trying to apply for scholarship, select the right universities, or collect the required documents for different kind of programs, then you should choose us. I mean, if you choose us, you have a very, very high chance of obtaining scholarship and obtaining admission into different universities, right? So and also we have great partnerships with different universities, right? And Chinese is actually a very, very difficult language to learn. So if you guys are trying to learn your Chinese skills, like acquire Chinese to the level of professional fluency, I also recommend you to choose us, because our courses here are probably structured and fun and interactive. I know we also going to create different sort of like short form videos at different places to keep people entertained, like have fun, and really like in our short videos we'll demonstrate different places to Hangzhou. These days we went to visit some of the beautiful campuses here in China, right? And we shot some different videos. We teach you certain words about sports, right? So I must say that our HSK courses are fairly practical. Okay, so my friends, let us go over this whole Asian Games, right? I think what happened. Okay, so last Saturday, different countries around the world came to Hangzhou, came to the Xiaoshan Olympic Sports Center to celebrate grand moment. And I happened to be watching the Asian Games opening ceremony live streaming on my phone, and there were different countries, different international leaders coming to this place. Of course, we'll have the Chinese President Xi Jinping. We had the Chinese President Xi Jinping there. He delivered an amazing speech. He was the one that declared the official start, or the official opening of the Asian Games opening ceremony. Different countries participated. Of course, we have Chinese teams, there's Japanese teams, Myanmar teams, Thailand teams, right? Also, we had teams like from like I think Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, right? All different countries in Asia, they took part in this grand festival. The Asian Games is actually a great way to celebrate the spirit of international friendship and brotherhood. It also helps to bring us closer together into the city. Actually, I believe this is the 13th the 13th Asian Games, right? The previous games were held in like I think it was held in Jakarta, Beijing, Guangzhou, Tokyo, right? And we as local Hangzhouers, we feel absolutely proud that this moment is happening right here, has absolutely changed the city. And when you look at the opening ceremony, right, not only do we have a huge number of countries actually attending this event, we also have a lot of really cool technologies behind it. For example, back in the past, when we look at the torch relay person, it's like a person that runs with the torch and lights it up at on the stadium, and just get all lit up, right? But here for the Asian Games, the special feature of this is that there was an AI or a digital person carrying a torch, and he goes up to the center of the stadium and light everything up. So everything is smart. And also another really cool thing with the Asian Games Stadium or with the Hangzhou Xiaoshan Olympic Sports Center is that we have back in the past there's like electricity, right? It's generated by coal. So right here, there is no coal. There is no coal produced, right, my friends? No coal is used. It's just like solar energy, right? Solar energy that is generated into the stadium, and they can power up the stadium without emission of CO2, without emission of carbon dioxide, right? So our city is actually very smart. And if you happen to take a look at the subway systems here in Hangzhou, you'll see that the screens, they also have the the digital display of different roads on their windows, which is extremely cool, my friends, right? And also that night, right, when we watched the Asian Games, right, if you look at the stadium, there were like so many people attending, and different places here in Hangzhou. If you go to the bars or the restaurants, people will get together and they celebrated this grand opening together. They celebrated this exciting moment together with all their friends and family members. So that was really cool. Now, let me tell you some other things about the Asian Games. We know that Hangzhou is the host city right here. And nearby Hangzhou, we have so many other really nice cities. For example, we have Wenzhou, Ningbo, Huzhou, or maybe, Hangzhou, we have so many small towns. Like, for example, Thousand Lake, there's Fuyang, there's Tonglu. And also, in the city of Hangzhou, we have different districts like Xiacheng, Qiantang, there's the Shangcheng district, and right now we're at Xiaoshan district, right? So Hangzhou definitely has a lot of interesting places to offer, and all these venues, they're scattered out through the city of Hangzhou, and they're also scattered out through different places inside Zhejiang province. So Hangzhou has really got some very, very interesting things to see, right, my friends? So you're absolutely gonna love this place. Love this place a lot, my friends, right? Really fun place, really amazing vibe, and everybody is going to cheer this up at home and just like have this grand opening, have this grand festival, and everybody is going to rejoice a lot, my friends. Okay, so you're definitely gonna have a lot of really fun time just here in Hangzhou celebrating this grand moment. We're all absolutely gonna love it a lot. What kind of sports do we have right here? So, me as a person, I'm a person that really love mixed martial arts, right? So, and guys, I feel very pitiful because I missed the ticket, right? This is mixed martial arts like this. If you do the punches, if you do the boxing, right? So, Hangzhou right here, they have what's called, one of the venues they have here is called Wushu. Wushu, right? Wushu is actually one of the very interesting sports that lasted from thousands of years here in China. Wushu, it's gone from a traditional self-defense sport to one of the I don't know, like competitive showing sports, right? It's very interesting and very nice to see, my friends, right? And also they're playing with swords, and also I think boxing. Boxing is also an important event they have right here. Unfortunately, wushu, you have to go all the way to the Guali Stadium. The Guali Stadium here in the very suburb of Xiaoshan to see wushu, and also boxing, my friends. There are also different kind of like the boxing contests. They're very fun and very interesting to watch, my friends. And unfortunately, the tickets are sold out very fast, very quickly, my friends. So generally speaking, you cannot get those. They're sold out extremely fast, just at the moment, really fast, and you won't be able to see it, my friends. Okay, so that is extremely interesting, right, guys? And also we got some other very nice events here. Other sports here. For example, if you go to Wenzhou, we have beach volleyball, and also if you go to the Qiandao area, we have what's called the swimming, right? Swimming, different kind of water sports, diving, because Thousand Island Lake, their water quality is extremely great, my friends, right? And you can also like go dragon boating, right? Kayaking, canoeing, different kind of events at the Thousand Island Lake. And since the lake, they have this, it's like 150 kilometers. They have this very nice round path that's just like encircling the lake, my friends. So you can ride from one place, it goes all the way down, and then come back right to a circle, right, my friends? And so that's why they have the cycling contest there. The cycling contest, oh my gosh, my friends, they're gonna be like 150 kilometers, 160 kilometers. You're gonna have to ride really lengthy paths. And guys, as AOE Chinese, someday we'll take you to the Thousand Island Lake. We'll show you what that place has to offer, the beautiful, amazing sceneries right here. And we are also taking you on 100 tours of different universities in China, right? So guys, don't forget who we are. We are from AOE Chinese. We are a professional company specializing in Chinese courses, HKSK exams, and studying in China programs, right? You guys can definitely purchase our services. Our instructors here are fully professional. And if you're trying to study in China, we'll give you the steps like one by one, give you different like collaborations with different sort of things, right? So absolutely fall in love with what we have right here. And guys, here's the other deal. These days we're trying to create short form videos in different kind of places here in Hangzhou, right? And so through those short videos, you will get to learn about us, learn about our culture, learn about the traveling experiences, right? And we have helped many foreign students get used to life in China. Like when they first came to China, they're like so worried, man, what am I gonna do when the moment I get off this airport? I don't speak the language, I don't know the surrounding, I don't know anything here. Maybe the the processes of household registration or universities application may be quite complicated with foreign students. Also, they have a lot of trouble like looking for apartments off campus. And this is why recently we have created another service for international students, and we hope that this is going to be a government registered service in the future. It's actually called iHelp, my friends. So you can also choose iHelp in the future if you are having trouble here adjusting to life in Hangzhou just the moment you actually arrive here, my friends. Okay. So that's a major event. And also, the Asian Games, it started last Saturday after the opening ceremony, and now it's going to proceed until October the 8th. And as I mentioned, starting tomorrow, we are going to have like a 7 to 8 day break until the 6th or the 5th of October due to the Chinese national holiday and also due to the Mid-Autumn Festival. So you're going to see a lot of like live contests going on TV or on the computer, and a lot of people are going to be staying at home to watch the games, watch different things. They're going to cheer up. Maybe they will drink baijiu to celebrate this the Chinese teams winning, people will cheer up for different teams, right? So this holiday, the Asian Games, people are going to continue watching. There are people that have purchased the ticket to watch offline. They will be able to go to the actual venue to watch the game. So that is also another exciting moment that I want to say. Okay, so and we do hope that all the countries, they can do their best in this game. And I see that the results are coming up for this game. Many countries are getting medals. They're getting a lot of like bronze awards, sort of things. So yeah, we just hope that every country can do their best. 加油, 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 in other terms, right? So that's the Asian Games. And another festival that is really important here in China, it's called the Mid Autumn Festival, my friends. Okay, so if everybody knows about the lunar eclipse, right? We know that there are times when the moon it disappears from the sky. You cannot see anything from the moon, and there's like quarter crescent moon, half crescent moon, third like the third crescent, 75% full moon, and also right here you have the full round moon. And so the Moon Festival, so this is one of the holidays that we have been celebrating, when the moon is fully round the sky, the evening is beautiful, right? And it's a great time to gather with family and friends, right? And that's why on this Chinese national holiday, we also have one of the very, very lovely delicacies here in Hangzhou. It's called the very lovely mooncakes, and I guess that's one of the most exciting things about this holiday, and also something that most of our friends here in China are actually expected, right? Because when we first get to China, right, you don't know about the holidays, you don't know about the language, but the food here is very tasty, right? So if you go to the stores here in China, if you go on the streets, you're gonna see everybody selling it, right? And these days, the mooncake, they have different decorative designs on them, different seasonings in them, different flavors in them. This is just the time to celebrate, like companionship with your family members or reunion with your friends, right? And also the harvest, the Mid Autumn Festival. This is also the season of harvesting, my friends, right? And actually, after this Mid Autumn Festival, it's going to start going to the fall season, unfortunately. So most of the time, the temperature is going to drop significantly in different part of China. So I really recommend the Moon Festival. And there is an ancient Chinese saying from one of the poems. It's like people are going to have periods of happiness and sadness. They have times of gathering and separation. And the moon is going to be dark and round. It's gonna be dark and round at different times, my friends. So this is a saying that the moon. Okay, this is just a saying. The moon, it actually reflects a person's emotion, right? So when the moon fully disappears from the sky, it can stand for this person being extremely sad. And when the full moon is fully round on the sky, it means that this person can be absolutely happy, right? So this is why, guys, if you have any questions about the poems, about different kind of Chinese literature, right? You can also take our AOE Chinese classes. Okay, our AOE Chinese classes, it goes from the very basic things from HSK 1, which is just for pinyin, and then HSK 2 and 3, where you're exposed to different characters, and HSK 4, 5, and 6. When you actually move up the ladder, things are going to be getting more complicated, and in the end, you'll learn different literature pieces, right, my friends? So I will guarantee you one thing: at AOE Chinese, you can get different kind of contents for different sort of things, my friends, and those are actually very nice contents to have. And if you're just trying to learn Chinese for the sake of living in China, for the sake of adjusting to life in China, we also have practical Chinese courses where the courses are actually based off of actual topics in real life. For example, if you're trying to order food, if you're trying to file a complaint, or if you're trying to go on a date, or if you're just meeting your old friends, some daily conversations that you have, we also have these kind of Chinese courses, right? And also, we have some interest Chinese classes. The Chinese classes are based off of particular things that are interesting people. For example, if you're interested in Chinese culture and Chinese literature, we have the Chinese history and Chinese culture literature courses, which are very, very nice to have as well. Okay, so that's that. And guys, so starting tomorrow, there is no work anymore. So this will unfortunately be the last day that you get to see me right here. All right. And let's talk about the national holiday here in China. It's called October the 1st. We know that in China, or the People's Republic of China was actually founded in 1949, October 1st, when Chairman Mao actually went onto the Tiananmen Square to announce the opening of a new republic. I mean, Chairman Mao, he's a great man. He was the one that united all the factions in China. He was the one that actually overthrew the empires, drove away the some of the imperial forces from China. So he's a very great, renowned man. But that's a different topic we can talk about on another day. So during the Chinese national holiday, every year, if you watch TCC TV, you'll see a huge military parade coming down on Chang'an Avenue in the capital city of Beijing. What are good people going to do that day? People are going to sit home and just watch Chinese parade, watch the Chinese president announce China's military advancement and great remarks and economic reforms. Different provinces in China, they will carry their little cart onto Tiananmen Square to represent themselves. And you will also have the planes flying over Chang'an Avenue. You also have to see the tanks. You will also see the different artillery forces, Chinese army, the People's Liberation Army will be showing their military strength at the Tiananmen Square, my friends. So it's actually a very, 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 very lovely event to have, a very, very China's rejuvenation or the rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. So it's also a great time to have fun. And you'll see different reports by the Chinese government about the economic progress, diplomatic progress, and political progress China has achieved, right? So every time, it's like a decade. Every time we have China celebrates a decade anniversary, right? There's going to be the military parades, the national holiday celebration is going to be bigger, right? This year is not along the decades, but we're still going to have a very, very huge celebration right here. I'm not expecting people to see it as big as in 2019, where it was the 70th anniversary. This year, there will be some military parades for sure, but most of the time, people are just going to be traveling all over China. So tourism is actually quite a huge thing in China these days over the national holidays. Whenever there's a national holiday, like especially this is China's like Independence Day, China's birthday, the highways are free of charge, right? People are going to go to different kind of tourist sites to see different kind of sceneries, to visit the parks, visit the great mountains, and fully cherish the beauty of the motherland, cherish China's achievement in the past, right? Some of us are going to be sitting at home, bring some food, getting some baijiu, and also there will be different kind of TV shows that are going to be very, very popular over the national day, right? And also, there will be lots of new movies that are about China's achievements in the past 7 decades, or the past 8 decades. There will be a lot of patriotic programs and patriotic movies, right? So that's also another interesting aspect of the national day. And people, they're actually going to take car rides to really remote places. They're going to have loads of fun, lots of great pleasure, in different sort of places. Those are those are extremely fun, right? Here's the deal, guys. National Day, you're gonna see tourists from all over China, big cities in China like Beijing, Shanghai, Nanjing, Hangzhou. If you go to one of the scenic places, you're gonna see it's huge. It's gonna be fully packed with people. And the West Lake, Hangzhou has so many different tourist attraction site. For example, if you go to the West Lake, the West Lake is just going to be full of people. You have no places to stand. Also, that's true for Shishi wetland, and also if you go to maybe some of the historic sites in Hangzhou, like Hefang Street. If you go to the if you're going to be happening to stop by the subway stations or the railway stations, it's always going to be just people, mountain, people, sea. No place to stand. All you get to see is people's head. And also, if you go to Beijing, Beijing is the capital city of China. If you go to the Great Wall of China, usually speaking, if you're on the Great Wall, you can look far beyond the wall. The mountains that are gonna be clustered in each other, and on days when there are no people, you're gonna have a very breathtaking view of the wall running towards different sort of mountains. Unfortunately, on National Day, if you go look at the scenery again, it's just gonna be a chunk of people just standing on the wall. Like it's gonna be people, like the walls that are all running over the mountains, and like there's just people standing on the wall. No place to stand. If you look far away from the wall at the different mountains at the wall's extension, it's just gonna be like walls of people, right? So you can imagine that feeling on National Day, what it's gonna be like, my friends, right? Or if you're happening to be visiting the Summer Palace or the Tiananmen Square, or maybe any other venues here in China, you're just gonna be like, oh man, so many people. It's gonna be a very rough time. But guys, if you happen to be in China, you need to listen to this. Okay, you really have to listen to this on National Day. Okay, on National Day, public transport hours are gonna be extended, right? Many of the parks and tourist sites, they're gonna be free of admission, right? Seriously, free of admission. So if you're living in any cities, you can look at all the tourist sites. You'll see a huge reduction or a complete waiver of the entry fee of those tourist sites, and they're actually really amazing time to get in those parks for free. For example, if you go to Zhangjiajie, or if you go to I'm not sure about the other sites though, but so many places like Zhangjiajie, maybe Tiananmen Square, or maybe in Hangzhou, like the Shishi wetland, they're gonna be free of charge. Okay, so go to these places. And guys, let me remind you who we are. We are a company that specializes in HSK exams, studying in China, and the Chinese courses. So if you're having trouble getting used to your life in China, or if you're just trying to ease your life here in China, especially if you have first come to China, you're not sure about your surroundings, you're not sure about what this place has to offer, or if you want to experience Chinese culture in depth, you're more than welcome to join our events. You're more than welcome to stop by our office and get to know us. We generally speaking host different kind of cultural events, like on the Dragon Boat Festival. We play different kind of like ancient Chinese games. They made the mooncakes. We had like our chairman right here. He's called Mr. Zhu Ming. He has a very, very nice calligraphy skill, and also we had what's called the Mid-Autumn Festival. We had people making different kind of mooncakes, and we also had the Startup Festival, where you can, on the Startup Festival, it's not really just about Chinese culture, but you can experience different elements of Chinese culture inside the events. So that is a really nice thing to have. So guys, just come if you really want to learn Chinese, or learn about China, or just make your life easier in China, then come to us. We will give you the solutions. We'll help you with every single thing, ease your peace of mind. And guys, don't forget, we have this new service right here. It is called iHelp. So if you're an international student, the moment you get off the plane, you have all the luggages, you have different things to sort out. You're not sure how to rent a dorm outside. You don't know how to speak to China Mobile. If you don't know how to speak to the service providers, or maybe the cashiers at the shop, with iHelp, it's going to completely ease your state of mind here in China. Very nice. And also, you can do different things with us on Chinese holidays. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's live streaming. My name is Tom. We're going to have like approximately an 8-day vacation. I think we're not going to be here until, let me see. Okay, until next Friday. So tomorrow, the 29th of September, we're gonna be totally back. So 29th, 30th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Okay, so starting from tomorrow, September 29th, all the way up to it's October the 6th, we are having our official holiday, the national holiday. Actually, many companies will be off work at that time, including our company. So you guys will be missing us for 8 days. But don't worry, guys. Well, if you have any questions during this time, you can message us. We'll respond to you as promptly as possible. And we're gonna also be updating our social media to give you some interesting contents about the Mid-Autumn Festival, the Asian Games, and about the National Day here in China. And guys, so do stay with us. All right. So if you want to learn Chinese, contact AOE Chinese. We're very happy to help you right here. Okay. So see you later, guys. Have a very, very nice day. And for those of you who are already in China, if you're still in China, trying to find your ways around, or and you're getting ready for the holidays, or if you have any travel plans here in China, if you're in Shanghai, trying to go to Hangzhou, trying to go to Beijing. So guys, I want to give you my best wishes right here. Stay safe, have fun with your friends, and enjoy your Mid-Autumn Festival and National Day holiday. Okay, and we're gonna see you right after this holiday, my friends. Have a very, very nice day. Bye. And don't forget to follow us, my friends, if you're interested in us. Okay, follow us and leave us a message if you have anything you're concerned about studying China or HSK or the Chinese language program. Bye, guys. See you. We're all, even though we're not going to be here over the holidays, we'll respond to your messages shortly in a timely manner. See you. Bye, guys.